Well, you've been very outspoken about this since the very beginning, and you've actually had shows canceled because of this?
I had a show in Michigan, in the suburbs of Michigan, canceled because comedy show, because people were threatening the club, threatening the staff, threatening, to cause trouble. And the club did everything they possibly could. They couldn't get guaranteed police protection for the club, for the staff, for myself. So they had to cancel it. And then I had another show in Chicago canceled for the same reason. But that one has been rescheduled. And, it was disappointing when that happened, because the reason why it was disappointing wasn't so much for myself, because at first I kept saying to my wife, I said, I feel embarrassed about it. And then I realized it wasn't so much embarrassment. The reason why I was so disappointing and frustrating and upsetting was because I've been so outspoken that anybody, and there's been a lot of people that have been on the fence not to say anything, or don't say too much, or don't shake the boat, or don't articulate how you feel, Jews and non-Jews. For me, it was like, if you're going to cancel my show, who's been very, very outspoken, what could happen to me? Jerry Seinfeld, who's spoken out the way he's spoken out. This is a G-rated comedian. Jerry Seinfeld is about as beloved as it gets.
Yeah.
Everybody loves Seinfeld. He's 40 years of clean comedy at the top of the top. Whether he's your favorite or not, no one's going to be like, yo, he's whack, or Jerry Seinfeld's overrated. Like, Jerry Seinfeld's, and they've protested him because of his subtle but strong support for Jews in Israel post-October 7th. And this is the top of the top. So I think the agenda is to try to, get everybody to fall in line. And it's crazy. And, as far as the shows being canceled and the shaking the tree, I have spoken up on my own accord about every single politician, Trump, Biden, fucking AOC, the Squad, Kamala Harris, Marjorie Taylor Greene, and down. I've talked about all of them. I've, on my own accord, spoken out about Black Lives Matter, LGBTQ, George Floyd, Eric Garner, fucking women's rights. And in the same sort of fierce tone that I have been regarding Jews in Israel, never once was it questioned. Was it offensive? Was it your shows are being canceled? Your career and all these things. Only with this has it become an issue. And what it is because it's anti-Jewishness. I don't call it anti-Semitism, it's anti-Jewishness, period. Anti-Zionism, anti-Jewishness. That's why the backlash to it. If you had asked me October 8th, 2023, would I ever imagine that it would still be going on, that there still be hostages, that Israel would be under attack for defending itself? No one would have thought that it would turn out this way. But here we are. But I've never once I had people that didn't agree with my takes on Trump, but it was never to the extent of this.
Have you ever had anyone physically approach you?
Fortunately, no. Vlad, it's crazy. In New York, since October 7th, and I walk everywhere. I haven't even seen a keffiyeh scarf. I haven't even seen anybody dressed up. And I don't go to the protests. I'm not fucking crazy. And I feel like if you go to those protests, you're sort of playing, Dungeons and Dragons. These people are on this side, and you're kind of looking for a scrap. You're looking for that adrenaline.
Yeah, I wouldn't go to a protest either.
Shit's crazy. But in New York, no. Fortunately, I haven't had anybody. I travel all over the place. I haven't had anything. I don't want that kind of craziness, but I haven't even seen a scarf in real life.
All right. And also, for those that don't know, Michael Rapaport is what, like 6'2", 6'3"?
I'm not 6'2", 6'3", whatever.
I'm
not
just saying you're fairly tall in person. You're
and
not one
these
of these
people are
little
fans.
entertainers.
These people that dress up in the Halloween costumes and they dress up like a terrorist and the thrift store terrorists. They see me, if they're fans. At the end, they're gonna be like, oh shit.
Yeah, let me take a picture.
Yeah, or whatever. But like they're gonna have to wrap their head around and like here I am. You know what I mean? Like it's like I don't want any trouble. I'm not looking for any trouble. But just the irony is that I haven't seen any of it, and I haven't had any confrontations or even the slightest. Listen. Sometimes I get dirty looks, but it might just be someone. I don't know what it is, but I haven't had like a thing worth discussing. Social media is a whole other story.
Right.